Is the Scottish property investment market finished, or have we just dodged a massive bullet? So today, guys, we've just wrapped up the budget. I've just watched it live there and I've taken some notes. And in this video, I'm going to break down all the things that you need to know as a property investor in Scotland. Whether you're a buy-to-let landlord or you're thinking about getting started in property, these are the things that are going to affect you. And let me tell you, it's not as bad as what all the rumours were suggesting. So number one, that's the multiple dwellings relief, and that wasn't abolished today. So if you buy a portfolio, 6 properties or more, then you've got potentially big savings there because you don't need to pay the ADS, the 8%. Instead, you get charged commercial rates, LBTT, the Land and Building Transaction Tax. So a lot of people were really worried that the government were going to do away with that as a potential loophole, and luckily they have left it alone. So great news there. ADS stays as it is. So obviously in the last few years, the Scottish Government have put it up from like 3% to 4% to 6%. The last one was 8%. The latest news is today that they are leaving that untouched. There is some talk that LBTT rates are still under review. And obviously this could change in the future, but at the moment it remains at 8%. So no 10% that a lot of rumours were out there telling people. So again, great news, and that installs a lot of confidence for people to continue investing in buy-to-let and the PRS market. Another point that people were getting worked up about was potential increase in landlord income tax. So in the November UK budget, they introduced a 2% tax on any rental income for people that held personal name properties. Now, most people who are investing now in a buy-to-let are building a portfolio because it just makes sense to do so with the tax changes. So that 2% down England wouldn't even apply to you, but a lot of worry up here in Scotland that they were going to follow suit and obviously introduce that 2%. We have dodged that as well. So no 2% up in Scotland. 4 is the mansion tax. So yeah, anybody who owns a property that's worth £1 million plus is going to be hit with additional council tax bans. So, most people, that's not going to apply to you. I think the stat was that between 2024 and 2025, there was only 391 residential properties sold for over £1 million. So, unless you're mega rich, and to be honest with you, if you are living in a property that's worth over £1 million, then you probably don't really care about small stuff like that, if you're that rich anyway. Just a couple of other wee things to note as well. If you've got a second home, then from April 2026, councils can remove the cap on council tax premiums. So that means that, potentially if the property is lying empty, instead of just doubling your council tax, they could potentially increase that by a lot more. On the short-term let licensing, if you are applying for small business bonus relief, then you must have your short-term let licence in place by April 2026. A couple other bits and pieces. They're raising the income tax thresholds for basic rate, which was good news. And if you've got a private jet, then you're going to get charged for coming through Scotland. So if you're Grant Cardone and you're going to visit Scotland, come and do a 10x tour here, then don't take your private jet, mate. Fly economy. Thanks very much for listening, guys. I think in summary, it's pretty positive. It could have been a lot worse. And I still believe Scotland is a great place to invest in buy-to-let property. And obviously, if you are looking at buying portfolios as well, it's much better than England because they did away with the multiple dwellings relief. So if you're interested in investing in the Scottish market, then please reach out, contact me. I'll leave a link below in the comments. And I want to hear your thoughts as well. What do you think of the latest Scottish budget? All the best, thanks, and see you on the next video.